Before I can upload my program, I need another Zen control dealt with.
Honestly, I specifically remember getting the power stomp before telekinesis. No harm, no foul.
I'm in this city.
Man, I just remembered. I gotta start seeing how any of my buddies are doing. Like Jamal, Haley, and King Ray. It's like I know it's King Ray, and it's been that way for so long, but I'm still so used to calling him Ray Kid. But he's old enough that he's well, he's been mature enough to not be called Ray Kid anymore. Even though I still want a freaking rematch against him in Marvel Infinite, I will not let that go until I finally kick his ass in that game. So if at any point in time, if I ever come across Ray Kid, or if he's hearing this right now, you best better believe I want the fucking rematch. And I will haunt him to the ends of the earth until I get that damn rematch. I believe I'm holding a grudge against him over that. Well, better compared to what most people hold a grudge over, that's for sure. It's kind of annoying how, even though I haven't made that much progress in the story yet, and already these places where I have to hack these buildings to gain control over them, it's unfortunately it's becoming a bit more complex. Dang it! Haha! I am a genius, too smart for my own good. You cannot stop me. These stupid Zeniacs and their stupid simulation on their stupid warship. Prepare to die! Yo, I'm getting headshots for days. Oh, why keep pressing O, thinking that's gonna let me call in the homies? Gotta go here.
Why not? I need to stretch my legs.
Alright, Kinsey.
You will owe me later.
Alright, Sid. How am I supposed to owe him? And
Guess I'll never know what really happened to him. Wait. Unless he's somewhere on this ship.
Maybe I don't get to find out who exactly it is she's talking about.
Are you sure you do not want to go out with me sometime, Kinsey?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It is just that I have been alone for so long, And you and I have so much in common.
Sid, I've been doing this hacking thing for a long time. I can smell bullshit even through a monotone computery voice like yours.
Well, damn.
That's my usual response to something. Hey, I got a trophy! While I'm searching for this trophy, I'm gonna enjoy my collard greens. Kill 100 aliens with freeze blast superpower. Mm. That was kind of cool. As soon as I froze that card, it ended up sliding into one of the Zen that was already frozen and killed him.
Zinyak's fighter ships and...
Where the hell did Kinsey go?
Hell yeah, I'm the shit.
What the hell's wrong with y'all? Get out of here.
Enemy ship flying in.
Like almost in every game, somehow the civilians in every Saints Row game are just complete idiots. Although I do like that scene from, was it The Eternals? Where one of the Eternals, the one who's supposed to be like some famous movie actor, he had one guy who was recording him, and of course he told that guy to run at some point while they were fighting the deviants. And the guy who recorded him, he asked him, "Are you mental? Run!" And the guy said something, some weird excuse to stay and keep filming. Sometimes it feels like not a lot of movies address that. Where there's this crisis going on, and these people are just staying around watching instead of running away like they're supposed to. In fact, as far as with live action films at least, I've yet to see one where someone does that. Or there's a big old crisis or a situation going on, and people are just standing around watching, and they end up dying, and as a result getting caught in the crossfire instead of running away like they should have. I wonder how many of these people are just simulations themselves and not actual people. Guess the rest of those are just spare parts. Ah, it's only a two-seater. There's so many two-seaters in this whole game. It was good to know that if something like that happens where you're in a vehicle that won't be able to fit all three of your homies, then the ones who couldn't fit in the vehicle can just simply... Yeah, I guess Sid can't ride in the vehicle. But it's more than fast enough to be able to move around regardless, by the looks of it. But anyways, they'll just get another vehicle. Just steal one from a civilian if they have to.
Security breached. Lockdown in 90 seconds. Security breached. Lockdown in 60 seconds.
Aha! Yet again, I approve. I am such a genius. I am unstoppable. I should make it all my territory. Hey, what the heck? Stop that.
Are there no challenges left?
There's gotta be like an upgrade so I can gain the. Here we go. Hey, what the heck's taking the other two so long? It's unfortunate you don't get to team up with like a member of the Zen who rebels against the Zen Empire.
I have created a masking program which needs to be uploaded with your help.
Thanks, Speed Riffs. Here I thought the burst ability was also burst in speed. Nope. Turns out it's just to break obstacles.
Did you intend to do that?
Dang it.
It is important you succeed. My faith seems to be well placed.
Oh, come on.
Have I misplaced my trust? The rift is beginning to stabilize.
I think I'm gonna buy me some Mr. Beast burgers. Maybe tomorrow.
Is that the best you can do?
Seriously, the dude has such a large business empire going on. He's got so much money, he's able to just freely give out money whenever he just feels like it. Ooh.
Should I wait for another person to do this? If I begin cheering, will it help? It is not easy to impress me, but you have managed to do so.
Yeah, take that, Zenyak. Jackasses. I just invented a new insult. Not jackasses, not assholes, jackassles. That's gonna be the new insulting term. You wanna combine jackasses and assholes? You call them jackassles. Ben Gotcha Gaming. Gotcha, whatever. Hello to you too. Oh, that's not enough to level up you. Jackasses. Hey, apparently the first episode of Miss Marvel is out. I gotta say, one thing that is very annoying. What the heck was I just about to say? Oh yeah, I was just about to talk about Miss Marvel. It's annoying how, for some reason, they decided it was a good idea to change her powers, just so that visually she doesn't look so much like Mr. Fantastic. And yet, Mr. Fantastic, it wasn't until I read that comment about changing her powers in the MCU. It wasn't until I read that I ever thought about how her powers are like Mr. Fantastic's. Which, like, yeah, they are. But then again, as far as from what I've seen from her in the comics, I've never really seen her do much besides stretching her limbs, primarily her arms, and enlarging her fists to have a wider target area to hit. As opposed to stretching her limbs to the extent Mr. Fantastic does, let alone changing the shape of her body, like changing her hands to look like literal hammers instead of just big ass hands. And other people pointed out how visually her powers just make her similar to Mrs. Fantastic, Invisible Woman. So in trying to make her not look like one other superhero, they failed miserably and just made her look like another. As far as her powers aesthetically, so that was just very stupid on their part. Oh, I was right. Switching weapons does automatically reload. Haha, with the power of ice, your weapons mean absolutely nothing. Bitch. Still wish I could stream Dragon Ball Fighters. If I could stream, not Dragon Ball Fighters, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. If I could stream Xenoverse 2, then I probably would have done a live stream of the story mode like I done with a few other games that I played. Maybe I could do a live stream of the story mode for Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm definitely not doing that for Marvel Infinite and Street Fighter 5. I cannot put myself through that kind of pain again. Yeah, with Fighters it'd be easy. Do one stream for the Hero Saga, another for the Villain Saga, and the last one for the Android Saga. Which, from what my understanding is, the Android Saga is supposed to be the true story with the true ending. Or something like that.
With the masking program in place, disrupting the system through chaos will give it time to work.
Yeah! Out of my way, you jockeys!
Forgotten how to fight?
Stop all that jumping. Bitch.
Maintaining shield.
He thought.
You must be mad to take me now.
I wonder if there's a way I could find. There used to be a channel that was dedicated to it. SFM videos, Five Nights at Freddy's animations that people made. They were actually pretty funny. Of course, there was others who made their own animated videos that were also pretty funny, based off of them playing Five Nights at Freddy's. I think D-Live had one, but this was like back when it was all 2D animations as opposed to 3D animations. And if I remember, D-Live's Five Nights at Freddy's animated, it was Five Nights at Freddy's 3. No, it wasn't D-Live, it was another YouTuber. But anyways, it was based on, it was in Five Nights at Freddy's 3. And I can't remember how the whole video went. Oh my goodness, Sid, shut up. But at the end, this YouTuber, he gets confronted by... Oh, weird. He gets confronted by the other animatronics at the very end. After Balloon Boy had gathered them up, because earlier in the video, he had Balloon Boy tied up to keep him from being a nuisance. So Balloon Boy comes back with the whole gang, pointing right at him. They were about to jump him until the timer went off. So the timer that saved him went off. And as he's celebrating, Foxy actually gives him a high five. But then Foxy's standing there looking a little nervous because Freddy was just straight up glaring at him. But then even after all that, they went from looking at him all angry or irritated that he survived to looking kind of concerned or surprised because he started foaming at the mouth all over his victory as he collapsed over. Wait, is there a timer for this? I remember earlier I was talking about Mr. Beast and how he has all these different businesses, business ventures, whatever you want to call it. All this other stuff he's been getting into, the making of his own product. Like his own chocolate bar brand. Dude's got his own restaurant brand called Mr. Beast Burgers. And it actually surprised me how long it took me to realize that Mr. Beast Burgers was by the YouTuber Mr. Beast. Or entrepreneur, as I should say. So I'm wondering, he's got all these different products being made in his name, where he has so much money that he could just give it out to a certain number, a limited number of people. It's still a lot of money to a lot of people. So I'm wondering to myself, how much of the money that he makes from stuff like Mr. Beast Burgers, that chocolate bar brand, if it's still going, that he made, and a few other stuff he still does like YouTube, just how much of that stuff does he get to keep and spend for himself? big ass metal soccer balls. That's what he's here for. Oh, fuck! And one thing I'm looking forward to from Street Fighter. Oh, come on. I'm already been looking forward to Street Fighter 6. Ever since seeing the gameplay for it so far, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. But I am really looking forward to when they reveal the first grappler for the game. And apparently part of the leak roster includes Zangief, or everyone from the original Street Fighter 2. Not all the way up to Super Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter 2 Turbo. That had T-Hawk, Fei Long, Cammy, DJ, and Akuma eventually added. But basically the entire original roster before the 4 bosses, Balrog, M. Bison, Vega, and Sagat, before those 4 were made playable. So that would be Dawson, Blanca, E Honda, Ryu, Chun-Li, who are already, those 2 already added, and Guile, who was also already added. In which case, I am so looking forward to how they change Zangief. Because obviously his level 3 is going to be a grab, since that's Zangief, he's always a grappler. But my main thing is, how are they going to change his spinning pile driver to make it look cool, at least for Street Fighter 6. Haha, I am too smart for my own good. Your puzzles and your hackings mean nothing to me.
Alright!
Another tower. Oh, this better not take me so damn long, like they usually tend to. Where the hell's the nearest platform? I'm a female Zenyak on the loose. You shall fear me. So I'm guessing they have it as a costume just in case anyone, just because they felt like putting it in. Or maybe it was something they had as a concept of female and male Zenyak, but they decided to just go with the male Zenyak just to make it easier on themselves, perhaps. Because I remember how one of the Zenyak, as you're trying to find your, when you initially break out of the system and you're sneaking around on board, a couple of Zens are having a conversation, one of them saying he has a wife, the wife be nagging him about how she never gets to go on any missions with him. So it's too bad that Zen's wife is never going to see him again since we end up killing him. Whoa. Then I mean to do all that now. Yes, Grandma. He's not coming in tonight. Alright, good night. Just casually strolling up a tower. How long is this dang tower? Or how high is this tower? This feels like the tallest tower I've climbed in this game. And apparently it is.
Alright! All hail the Queen of Steel!
Sweet, I got all the towers. Never underestimate the good taste that is collard greens. Coming in for a landing. It's a good thing you don't take fall damage in this game. It really is. And it's as I keep saying, I am a genius. You cannot stop me. I am unstoppable.
Oh man, I gotta trade this in for a bus.
Man, what's up with Sid having me do all these telekinesis missions?
Anyone in my sight is asking for it. Everything looks better grown up.
It's the best I can get.
Look, Signac, I am breaking your toys. I don't have enough gas. Blowing things up makes me hungry.
Makes it hungry. She eats some green beans and collard
I
greens.
am not to be fucked with.
How did I miss?
This makes getting to work faster.
What do I have to do to get some attention?
Yes, Grandma. He's not coming in tonight. No. I always make it look easy.
I should catch up on my scrapbooking.
It's so great to finally meet you. I wish I had a clothes. She should take a walk.
You are closer to completing all objectives in the simulation. Return to me.
He's not coming in tonight. Wait, what time is it? 11:46. I feel like some good orange juice.
Yes!
Security breached. Lockdown in 90 seconds. Security breached. Lockdown.
He's not coming in tonight. Go to bed. Yeah, okay, good night.
Security breached. Lockdown in 30 seconds. Lockdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. System shutting down.
Time you had a lesson in manners. You guess we can work?
Your attempt at stopping was futile.
It is a burden to be so magnifique.
Nobody saw me.
If I must.
Fuck yeah! Wanna kill some bitches?
I'm on my way.
I definitely need some.
He's not coming in tonight. Go to bed.
Security breached. Lockdown in 90 seconds.
There's
Yeah,
like aliens
took long
all
enough.
over. Ugly aliens.
Yeah, was that the design for the The original gun store back in the first couple games. The whole romance options. I'm actually glad that you can't romance Keith David. I can only imagine how weird that'd have to be. Not even just as a fan of this game and people in real life like Keith David, but just how weird it would have to be for people like him. Like, it's probably already weird for the other voice actors in this game, but for someone like him who not only voices a character, but is playing a fictional version of himself.
Should have stayed.
Try it for son.
How in the hell did that happen?
Hey, Keith, be my running mate. You're perfect for the job. You and me running the country, it'll be hilarious. Yeah, real fucking funny.
Did I load my gun this morning?
Oh, this is on a motorcycle?
He burned.
This is something I need to get back into doing more of in Saints 4. Just taking vehicles and driving to each objective. Oh, I guess it's not that kind of motorcycle meant to carry too.
Not even I can stop me.
That was so petty of me.
I'm probably gonna be late for my...
Eh, I want that motorcycle. I want that
Nice
motorcycle.
night for a walk.
Or not.
We are under attack. Let's end this now.
Ah, screw it. Wherever the other two are, they're on their own. It's something funny how I just remember playing GTA San Andreas for the first time. I think I borrowed it from a friend. And anyways, I actually can never
Saints are marching in.
beat the first mission in that game. Because as soon as I would start playing the game, I know the first thing you're supposed to do as far as getting around is to take a bite. But instead of doing that, I would try to steal a motorcycle as soon as I can and just start causing all kinds of mayhem already. All while trying to steal a motorcycle first so I can have to save that for later. And I would keep dying as a result. So therefore I was never able to get past the first game. Oh, not the first game, the first mission. All because I really wanted that motorcycle wherever I could get it. Kind of cool how it can keep up while floating around like that.
I see others coming.
Superior work.
Saints rule.
That's a strike. Don't do it again.
Why would you do that?
Sid doesn't do anything to help.
What are you doing?
Stay alert. I am surprised by that. Like that tree.
Superior work.
Talent can be impressive.
That's why you're the president.
No point having Sid around except for just commentary.
This is not helping our relationship. I see others coming.
Well done.
Seems you are good at something.
need to see like getting me a minigun.
He's never stopped being fun. Oh. Ah. Oh.
Excellent performance.
Take that, fellow Zen. For I, an enemy female Zen, have betrayed you all. Revolution. Man, that is just so brutal and cold-blooded.
I wonder where Brad.
I'm gonna stop.
I'm gonna try to get 100 completion for this game all in one go, instead of like completing it and having to go for the 100 afterwards, after the ending.
You are being an ass.
Hold on, did you hit me? Stop it, you douche!
Am I in your way?
Why you gotta be a punk? You traitor!
Always nice to take a break from doing the main story mission and just run around doing whatever.
I should bottle my awesomeness.
Someday, when your back's turned, I'm gonna walk up and stab you in it. Then the saints will be mine.
Good. I had things to do.
Let me live and you can have Anthony.
That's so cold. Like if she straight up said to let her live and she'll let you have her brother. That's cold. Good old OJ. Hey, as far as OJ Simpson, what the hell did the O and the J in his name stand for anyway? I never bothered looking that up.
This was made especially to reward you. Now I need you to continue by stabilizing one of my rifts. Doing so will aid in earning you more bragging rights. And will get you a reward.
At least you're direct.
Those marks on the side of his face looks like blush marks.
I would tell you the secret of curing any disease. However, I do not know what I would ask for as compensation yet. And no, I do not take IOUs.
The rift tied to one of my viruses is your first task. Stabilize it.
I forget, is there like a specific number for each homie that you have to do Or is it more of it's all the same, where let's see. So the side quest, there's this side quest Obey, which comes with usually more than one objective. So what I want to know is like how many times I have to keep doing this stuff for each enemy to get whatever it is I'm supposed to get from them. They ain't all available upgrades and whatnot. I am unstoppable. I'm like all the X-Men rolled into one. Kinda, sorta.
All right.
This is so fun, actually. Oh right, the targets actually start disappearing. Boom.
Introducer, you succeed. That was superbly done.
What if any of the Xenia can dance like that?
I have created a masking program which needs to be uploaded with your...
The Saints are marching in. You must be mad to take me on.
What are the odds that we will ever get a video game adaptation for the Kengan series? Like just a basic fighting game. I would so pay for that. Actually, I remember there was this awkward
I have
blocking
created
the
a
grappler
masking
game called
program
Fighting
which needs to
Fury
be
that came
uploaded
out.
with your help.
Although it was only released on the PlayStation. If I remember, that was only in Japan and the UK where it was released. Some guy admitted that he got a hold of the game. It was basically a miracle that he was able to get his hands on it. That they just happened to carry it at that store. And the store owner let him keep it for free. Wow, all those in one shot. That is awesome. the power of the Zaniac, I shall destroy you.
We always have spear points.
Man, what a chain reaction I caused. Guessing I can't access this one because it's part of the story that I have to, as far as being able to access it.
Driving could be easy. Can't believe it.
Wrong button.
I fight.
You have to do better than that.
Man, I only had one good tire left. But they ain't too specific about the conditions of the vehicle. Hey, if I had to pick a rival from some series between the Kingen series and Baki, if I had to choose who I would be a rival of, well, for the Baki series, obviously either Baki or Jack, or maybe Pickle. I mean, Pickle may not be one for conversations, but it'd be cool to have him like as a cool friend and a rival. Whereas in Kingen, between the likes of Okubo, Lolong, Oma, Kano Agito, or hell, maybe even just almost any member of the Kure clan, seeing as how they're supposed to be this huge martial arts family of assassins. And I also read that the author was also partly inspired by the Gracie family. They too are a huge family of martial artists. Although it's also funny how the comedy series How Much Can You Lift is part of the same universe as Kingen. In fact, Carla Cure's mother, forget that woman's name, is actually part of that series as a recurring character. And I don't know how often she does this in the manga, but I've seen how in the anime, since she keeps her eyes closed a majority of the time, you can tell she's being serious when she opens them while looking at someone or something, even while smiling. And yet I find that funny because that may be able to scare and intimidate people throughout the Kingen series, but anyone from the world of Baki or other series like, what's another series that has much stronger fighters? Let's see, Baki the Grappler. Oh yeah, Fist of the North Star. Like in the world, in those series, people like her being part of the Kure clan and having that creepy death glare wouldn't mean a thing. It's like the only martial arts series that I know that also has blatantly superhuman characters that are much stronger, faster overall, as well as having other abilities that blows Kingen out the water. I mean, Dragon Ball is a series about fighting, but it's not really a martial arts series. Like, Goku himself is a martial artist, plenty of others, Krillin, Piccolo, Yamcha, and Tien. But actual real world martial arts is
Maximum power to the rift has been achieved.
It's definitely not the main focus. Plus, that's just unfair. Although what was it? It was a martial artist from Saitama. What was his name? It's not Boros. Yeah, I cannot remember his name. Because he was known as the Hero Hunter. The so-called human who became a monster. I cannot remember his name. He's actually one of my favorite characters. Sometimes I wonder, when I solve it a certain way, would it actually have been possible for me to create an alternate route?
This time, right?
Sure, I'll be right there. Wait, you didn't invite Ash, did you? I did the pause anyway, fuck me. Let me get my cod piece.
Where my team disappeared to?
You got it.
You will owe me later.
Even if Sid isn't able to fight, at least he'll make a good shield.
Wait, you want me with you? Oh, sure.
Everyone forgotten how to fight?
I have been doing research on you, Mr. David.
Seems you like to do research on lots of people. Well, so what? That's why I had him to do a little research on you. Seems like you've been around for quite some time, and that you've been inside a lot of simulations.
That is true.
And that you've made a lot of simulations. Some very specific simulations. One hidden far away from any prying Zen eyes.
Oh. You... Oh.
So why don't you stop digging up dirt on me, and I won't tell anyone else about some of your proclivities.
How about that sports team?
How did Keith find out stuff on Sid? Plus, I can only imagine what kind of stuff Sid would make for anyone to be able to find out and him being embarrassed about it. Damn, missed it. Too bad that death from above ability doesn't come in until later.
Never stops being fun.
Whoa! Freaking alien just took Keith right out.
That was invigorating.
Zinyak's fighter ships engaging.
Thanks for a whole lot of nothing, Sid.
Watch it! UFO!
Easy as usual. How the hell did I get on here? If I can check the chat. Billy Wayne, hello.
Sometimes I sit and think, sometimes I just sit.
Easy as pie. Hey, here's an interesting video. She wanted to intimidate men at the gym. Walking into the male-dominated area of the
With the
gym
masking
to
program in
intimidate the
place,
men back.
disrupting the system through chaos will give it time to work.
Bullets or ray guns? That's a tough choice.
Okay, so basically she just tried walking like she was big, like she was some big bad boss through a part of the gym that was mostly men. Oh, Saints Row. Yeah, Saints Row 2 is very fun. But anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, so some woman was in this video was trying to walk through a part of the gym where it was mostly men in that area working out. It gets said her walking through the area intimidating the male-dominated area of the gym, which apparently didn't work because a lot of those guys in there were just ignoring her, doing their own thing, which is what you're supposed to do for the most part when you're at a gym. I don't get people who do that. People who specifically go to a gym to try to flirt with people. And yeah, some people like seeing people wearing tight clothing and whatnot. Sometimes clothing that's very revealing, sometimes very tight, whatever other stuff there is to it. Oh man, I hate this shit.
You do not need me then?
I hate these stinky missions.
Driving this city
Oh well. But anyways, trying to do that, going to a gym for the purpose of... Oh, shut up, Genki. But yeah, seeing people who have that mindset of trying to do that at a gym and just failing is hilarious to me. Where are the people at? Ah, dang, I need to replace my controller soon. Have I ever won the game? Yeah, I beat the game already at least once. This is my second playthrough. I have a whole bunch of other playthroughs of me playing through this game. And soon enough, once I get the money, I'm gonna see about downloading Saints Row 3 so I can play that as well. Come on. Alright, but back to what I was talking about earlier. When I was watching that video of that woman. And again, there was really nothing much to it. I think it was just from a TikTok video of it saying about her walking through. I think it was like, I think she put that title there. Walking through a male-dominated area of the gym to intimidate men. I'm thinking, but like that's the thing. People don't understand. The thing about intimidation is that true comes from those who, like, you don't have to try. Because if you're just this tryhard who's just trying to look intimidating rather than actually being intimidating, then no one's gonna. Oh my goodness! No one's gonna really be impressed by what you say and do. People, especially the confident ones, can spot a tryhard, someone who just thinks they're tough but not really, from almost a mile away. But those people who do things like that for attention, because that's what really all she's just doing that for, is just attention. She wants, as one person pointed out, she just wanted to be acknowledged. wanted others to notice her. That's really all it really comes down to. They just want attention. That's why some people end up becoming bullies as kids or even as adults. Of course, that's not really a good way to get attention, because then people are going to remember you for the wrong reasons. That reminds me of a number of people I met growing up who, there were people who I was intimidated by or scared of growing up at first. But then as I got older, I realized those people weren't as threatening as I thought. And the kind of people who, well, no one at my current workplace has tried intimidating me or anything. I don't worry about anyone at work right now. But of course, the last job I worked over at Amazon, I also didn't have to put up with people trying to intimidate me or anything like that. So no, it was the job before that one, in the Conservation Corps. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, my time working in the Conservation Corps is when I met people trying to intimidate me for whatever weird reason. One guy in particular, I asked a staff member there, like, what was that guy's deal? Why is he always trying to intimidate me almost every time, especially at work? And he said that it could be that I just intimidate him. And one of my roommates pointed out how he thinks it's not that he's specifically intimidated, but rather he's actually scared of me. And I find that weird. It's like I find it hard to believe that I can scare someone or let alone intimidate them when I don't even try. Well, of course, that's how you know if someone is legit scary or intimidating, when they're able to do that or give that effect without trying, even if it's not their intention. I guess that's just what that was, like, just me being my natural self. Something about me, my confidence or whatever, just intimidated or scared him. So he figured he'd had to try to intimidate me, try to scare me, make himself look like the biggest guy around. Of course, that's just pathetic. But as others say, it's better to just be humble and honest with yourself rather than trying to put on this oh my goodness, I'll kill you. Rather than trying to put on this persona, this supposedly scary person that everyone's afraid of. But like I said, people with real confidence, they'll spot Faker almost right away. You guys don't go to that damn hoop. I almost want to play Street Fighter 5 right now. Yeah, one of the elite characters for Street Fighter 6 is supposed to be Zangief. I'm looking forward to that. Seeing the... what was it? Was it 8 characters? Yeah, E Honda, Blanca, Zangief, Guile, Ryu, Chun-Li. See, the original 8 World Warriors back in one game. Like what they did with Street Fighter 5, but this time part of the base roster, apparently. Although they had everyone from the original base roster in Street Fighter 4, but others from Super Street Fighter 2 onwards being added as unlockable characters. Well, let's see, who was it? Cammy, Faye, and Fei Long from Super Street Fighter 2 they were in the game at launch, but as unlockable characters. Others like Dan and Sakura from Street Fighter Alpha had to be unlocked. Who else had to be unlocked? I think Seth and Goken were unlockable characters. I can't remember when, but
Talk to me again, that is.
yeah, there's been a few times when I'm playing this game where I got frustrated. Mostly just from climbing the towers and just how many times I would keep falling off the edge of the platforms and how long it took me. That definitely irritated the hell out of me. Actually, that was in a... I think, was that in a stream? I think I streamed it. Yeah, I did. About a few days ago. Oh, nothing? Although what's funny is how some people that you come across where they're the kind to try to boss you around, they want you to do everything. What was I saying? They want you to do everything they want you to do. In other words, they want to have control over you. But hold on a second, I gotta switch my controller before it dies on me. Now, as I was saying, the kind of people who try to boss everyone around them. What other detail was I gonna add? Anyways, the more they try to boss you around in particular, and the more you essentially deny them that opportunity by not doing what they tell you. In other words, telling them to piss off, fuck off, screw off, whatever. Just the more obsessed with you they become. As if they're thinking, oh no, I'm gonna end up intimidating this person and get them to do exactly what I want one way or another. Some crazy BS like that. Oh sweet, I got a trophy. Upgrade one weapon to the max. That feels especially weird for me because of the fact that I've been dealing with people like that for so long. And just the fact that the last two places I worked at, I haven't encountered anyone trying to give me that usual BS, which is fortunate. It's like the people who are just like that overall, very immature, obsessed with bossing everyone around, me in particular, and then become more and more obsessed with me just because I wouldn't give them the attention or response that they demand so much. I wouldn't fall for their usual BS or whatever delusions. That was mostly at places that it was learning facilities. Like in Job Corps, where yeah, I got paid while I was there, but it was still meant to be a learning/training facility. Same thing with the Conservation Corps.
You have done well.
And a few people I met like that in college.
I will no longer be the cause of you not completing all the tasks available for you to do. Here is your immediate reward as well.
Pleasure doing business, I think.
Why do I keep getting tweets from all these people I don't even follow on Twitter? Alright, I'm gonna do this mission. And that should be it. But before I do that, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick and I'll be right back. Do I have all powers? No, I do not. At least not with this character. I do on my other character I beat the game with. think I may have taken a little longer than I planned. Or planned, whatever. Alright, what was I about to do? Alright, go save Matt Miller. Miller Light. Hey, do they still make those drinks Miller Light? I haven't seen no commercials for them in a while.
Kinsey, how does this robot thing help us save Matthew?
Are you really sure about this? I mean, I know he can help, but it's Matt Miller.
Just tell me how the damn thing works.
Well, I gifted the proper cipher to connect to Matt's personal simulation, and he opens a gateway.
Let's do it.
That was weird. I didn't even try to jump.
I was shocked when the boss picked you to be the vice president, but you ended up working out.
That's only vaguely insulting.
Look, you sound just like Julius Little. Putting a guy who betrayed you in the number 2 slot seems like a great way to get killed.
I'm nothing like Julius.
Kinsey, we're ready.
I'm sending Sid the jailbreak.
Any last advice?
When you're inside Matt's virtual oubliette, there's a decent chance that I'll be focusing on interfacing with the intrusion countermeasures, so pay attention to the console commands.
Any last advice I'll understand?
Don't get killed.
Gotcha. Matthew Miller, the self-proclaimed hacker god, ran all the cyber terrorism for the syndicate back in Steelport. Now it's Asha's right-hand man at MI6. I just hope we can trust him like she does. No gun? You're putting a lot of faith in my winning personality.
Well, you don't have superpowers either.
I don't think a bunch of words blocking the screen is going to help me, Kinsey.
It's a command prompt. Just give me a second.
Merde.
Damn it! The camera's screwed up. I just have to deal with it.
Yeah, retro shit, I get it. Could use a little help here, Kinsey.
I'm trying, but I'm not used to the code they're using. Give me a second.
No space!
Oops. Sorry. Finger slipped.
Oh, you could... The Zinyak outfit? I just bought it from the stores. Of course, this is the re-elected edition of the game, which essentially is just the
There should be
special
3 data
edition.
towers controlling the security of the Matt's prison.
This is the usual wanton destruction part, yes?
Well, I wouldn't want you to go outside your comfort zone.
I must say, I am amused at this attempt to save a man who tried to kill you once.
It was really more like 3 times.
All the same, what is it you hope to accomplish? Mr. Miller is beyond your help.
Yeah? The only person beyond help is you, Zinyak.
Very well. Your futile attempts do entertain me, after all.
Has everyone forgotten how to fight?
Man, part of me is wishing I was playing Spider-Man Friend or Foe right now. I need to get me a new PS2 so I can play those old school games again.
A lot of resistance. Any suggestions, Kinsey?
Destroying the tower should destroy the tanks with it.
Miss Kensington is rather astute for a human.
Yeah, well, big towers controlling security on a linear path. Not very creative for your superior intelligence.
Touche.
That's 2. 1 more to go.
I almost forgot. Kinsey, I forgive you.
For what?
For not singing with me earlier.
God, are you still mad about that? I said I was sorry.
You want to truly apologize? You sang Hala Abdul at karaoke night.
If they ever manage to have a karaoke night again. Although I prefer if once you beat a game, you beat all the missions, they have a menu you can go to replay all past missions. Like with what game was I thinking of? Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, I don't think it should be that easy for you.
He's made the tower invulnerable. Hang on, I'll find a workaround.
But anyways, Red Dead 2 has a menu where once after you beat all of the missions, just go to that menu and play those past missions. Even for the missions when you play online. Although it's still the same thing where for some missions to be able to replay them you have to have a certain level of morality. Since you can't be too good or too bad for specific missions.
Wait, let me try something.
Which is annoying considering changing... Aw, dang it. Seeing how changing...
Ooh, never mind.
Where's my bike? Oh, there it is. Changing alliances, or not alliances, but your level of morality between good or bad. You can do so instantly, but unfortunately it costs money to do so. Or you can just do it over time, but that takes too long.
Complex. Surprising.
Well, this sentiment comes from more than just the Zin, my dear. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, brief candle, life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying.
Sorry, I don't really follow American hip-hop.
It's a quote from Macbeth.
Sorry, I don't really follow Scottish hip-hop.
Whew. So that's how it works. Okay, see if I can do this right.
You're coming up on Matt's prison.
Hold on. How do I break Matthew out without a weapon?
Chances are it's not a standard behind bars sort of prison. You'll just have to wing it.
You can't even give me a hint?
Oh, and since I can't see what's going on in there, doubt I'll be able to help you either.
Of course. Why would I need a hacker in a virtual prison? Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Well, I've seen that there are cheat codes, but unfortunately using cheat codes keeps you from being able to use, unlock trophies.
And will, through your violent arrogance, wind up extinct. Walk through the red door, however, and I will release the humans whom I have collected. I will give them amnesty, and even a ship from my fleet to do with as they see fit. However, in choosing this door, you will willingly submit yourself to execution. This is the moment where you can prove to be the savior of humanity, or its absolute destroyer.
What is this place?
This is your life.
Zin, you terrible liar.
Wait, is that Matthew?
Trapped in technology he doesn't understand, in a cyber world he can't control.
Stay strong, Matthew. I'm coming.
Without Miss Kensington, very doubtful. Behold my empire. This is but a glimpse of what I have conquered. Ah, yes. I'm quite proud of this one.
So, this is...
Terror, as personified by your literary culture.
a dead pirate with a black parrot?
It's a raven.
Why does the pirate have a raven? Is this the island that the pirate came from?
Must you continue to display your plebeian intelligence?
It's not my fault your virtual prison deals in vagaries.
I tire of this. Deal with her on your own. Ta-ta.
I thought this island was deserted, no? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, Matthew. You should be able to pull yourself out of the simulation now.
Yeah, I went through the red door plenty of times. Yeah, I know, going through the red door, it just ends up killing you, and you have to start over from that part again. Now I just gotta get to the part of the ship where he's stuck at.
I don't like the idea of us sitting around. Shouldn't we be picking up Matt? The kid could be in trouble.
Key, you gotta relax. The guy's an MI6 agent, for God's sake. He can take care of himself.
You needed help getting out, and you're the commander-in-chief.
That's a really good point. Why didn't we think this earlier?
Oh, I did. I'm just not a big fan of Matt.
Kinsey!
Come on! Can't I get some payback? Got a little lost, big deal.
Or he got a little dead, who knows?
Oh, he's fine. He's probably having the time of his life exploring Zinyak's ship.
How was it that he got trapped on the ship in the simulation with an earpiece, though?
You're really making a big deal out of nothing. This is a great opportunity for him to build character.
Kinsey, this is not the time for a teachable moment. If we don't help Matt, he will die.
Fine, take this.
Oh yeah, time to use my mech suit.
You're beautiful.
Thanks.
I was talking to the robot.
It's power armor.
Same thing.
Not really. A robot is an automaton, whereas power...
Power and escape.
Yeah, it makes sense. Robots operate on their own. Power suits,
Are you
mech
breaking
suits.
my power armor?
Yes.
If you do damage the power armor, you can find repair kits in some of the storage crates.
That's always hilarious. Wait, first does she mean her power armor?
So, what can these gun arms do?
Oh, I didn't have time to get them working, so
Really?
I found you power armor. But I'm just missing stuff.
This robot is not getting through the door. What can you do about it, Kinsey?
Oh my god, this is the real world. I can't just waggle my fingers and, oh look, Kinsey, you weave worlds like a goddess with a brush.
A simple no would have worked.
Always Kinsey with the attitude.
If we can't hack it, how do we get through the door?
Brute force works.
Boom, shakalaka. I'm like Raiden from King
You
of
take care
Fighters.
of what's there, and I'll make sure they don't alert the others.
Shoulder tackle.
Too easy. So I was mad for wanting to replace the civil service with robots. I was just being a futurist.
Take that, you evil Zen.
It's a teenage dream. A beautiful robot built for the
There's definitely a lot of these missions throughout the real world.
That was invigorating.
Get so used to being inside the simulation for so long. Forget what the real world is like. It's almost like playing a whole another game. That's legit how it feels for me playing this. Although I think it was supposed to get that kind of feeling.
Are there people in there?
Maybe, but I don't think the Zen abduct humans exclusively.
Imagine that if you got to team up with another alien to help take down the Zen besides Sid.
Almost there. Looks like one of the pods was broken.
Any chance that's the one Matt was in?
It didn't make sense. Steel port is all mine.
Oh, also I read on the Saints Row Wiki site how
Matthew, it's me.
About time I was rescued. Oh, you wouldn't believe what they have. But I didn't realize they had robots.
Kinsey keeps insisting it's power armor.
So, not a robot?
still find time to keep arguing about it. But anyways, the thing with this stuff, the whole Zen army the simulation. Oh, whoops. It was all originally meant to be DLC for Saints Row the Third, but obviously that didn't go through. So instead, they ended up making it as part of the game.
What kind of firepower does that wreck have?
Kinsey said the guns are missing stuff.
Typical. Took me a moment to find the parts.
Red brick plate. Hello.
This needs to know.
Defend me already!
Can't you speed things up?
You worry about your job and let me do mine! I have the parts. Get to me and I'll set you up. This will be much different than any other weapon you're used to.
Shh. Don't ruin this by talking.
More than just a gun.
Well done, Matthew.
I'm close. I'm also lying, but I'll be there as soon as I can.
Well, at least she's honest.
Be careful, Matthew.
Eh, very likely. I ain't got nothing going on tomorrow.
Whatever loose.
Murderbots are annoying to fight without the mech. Seems how the only way to kill them is through...
We're gonna die here! I know it!
Can't hold out much longer.
Considering how they don't die that easily unless you use headshots. They don't die at all without headshots.
Nobody does it better.
I wonder, when was the last time Maximilian Dude did a legacy of videos? He hasn't done those. I don't think he's done those in a while. Unless he does something like a legacy of Street Fighter before Street Fighter 6 comes out.
I did what I could. I can't really fix it right now.
Damn it.
I'm here. Get to me.
She's here. Let's go.
They're on our tail. Get to the turrets.
Matthew, we need to defend this ship.
You sound like you don't want to worry about flying.
Are you going to let me do all the work?
Please, if your aim was any worse, you'd be shooting yourself.
It's not every day you get to kill aliens with Keith David, no?
That is Mr. Keith David to you.
Wow, that's big. Nothing's working, Kinsey.
I really do like how they address the fact that Keith David previously voiced Julius from Saints Row 2. Although in that last cutscene he says how he's nothing like Julius, and when Johnny was about to talk about it and the player says not to bring it up around Keith and how because he hates that.
Killing everything in sight. Is this what being a sociopath feels like?
No, Matthew. This is what being alive feels like. Curses!
Hey, remember that big ship you were asking about? I'm gonna get us to a safe spot. Hang on. Okay, I think we lost it. I'm in front of a passageway. I'll need a minute to open the door.
What's it doing, Kinsey?
Okay, get ready. Shoot the panel on the left. I mean, the right.
Kinsey!
Sorry, I'm facing the other way.
Hey,
I don't understand Navy or
take that,
anything,
Zinyak.
but I just built the capital ship. You think someone could at least give me a high five?
We need to take a look at this.
A plane. Why would Zinyak want to build one of those in deep space?
It has to be another prison.
Whose idea of hell is being trapped on an aeroplane?
Hey, that's when the player becomes obsessed with the idea that it's probably Johnny. I wanted to find out it's actually Chandi. But as far as going into simulation to save people from a simulation of whatever nightmare, it's cool how at least with Kenzie we get to do that later. You know, I still wonder what her initial nightmare she was trapped in was like. I don't think we ever get to really see her initial nightmare. But anyways, my favorite is when you go in to save Pierce. That one is definitely 100% my favorite. Time is it? 1:52, almost 2 o'clock. I'm actually going to end it right here. This was a fun stream, and thank you to those who tuned in. I'll see y'all another time. But wait, I want to see how much percentage do I have? Ooh, 45%. 81% hacked. This is from the completed game. Cheats enabled. Yeah, like how much progress I've already made. And I've only got 18 missions completed with a total of 41, not including the DLC missions, I assume. So yeah, I am definitely planning on streaming tomorrow. But I think tomorrow I'll stream... Actually, I think I'll just probably stream more than one game. Just a matter of figuring out what games specifically I want to stream. Oh, thanks, Billy. Yeah, glad you enjoy them. I hope you look forward to more of them as well in the future. So again, everybody have a good night or day, whichever. And I'll see y'all around. Or talk to y'all around. You know what I mean.